Live. What is going on, everyone? Thank you all so much for being here. Everyone that's tuned in at this time, I really do appreciate it. Anybody that's watching this on the replay, take a quick second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Everyone that's here as well, I really appreciate all of you checking this out. Great and much needed win. This was huge. Obviously, every game here on out is is a must needed win at this point. We gotta start stacking up wins, especially against teams that are ahead of us that we need to like gain full games on. And it was really good because we did that in this win against the Golden State Warriors. And it was a great team win, is what I like, right? You know, LeBron played 26 minutes. Again, him and AD both played under 30 minutes. That is huge. LeBron had a rough night. He only had 13 points, 5 of 20. But still, I mean, again, you didn't really need him to go off for 30. Anthony Davis, he had 12 and 12, right, in 25 minutes of action. He was 9 of 16 from the field. But again, we didn't need him to go give us some insane, 30 and 15. Beasley had his best game so far for us with 25 points. He was 7 of 11 from 3, 9 of 16. Just, again, solid effort. Reeves had a great night. Schroeder was fantastic. This is what I was talking about in the video that I posted earlier today, right? Like, and even yesterday in the video where I talked about Anthony Davis, right? Like, we don't need, like, why, like, so many people are caught up on stats, right? Yet LeBron has to have 30, 15, and 15. Anthony Davis needs to have 40, 15, and 15. And it's like, if they don't need to, then don't. My big thing is get the win. I don't care. How many times have we seen LeBron James go for 30, 40 points and we lose? How many times have we seen AD go for 40 points and we lose? Like, if guys are hot, if Beasley's shooting the lights out, keep feeding the man. Play some solid defense, impact the basketball in multiple ways, right? And that's what the Lakers did tonight. It's great. Beat the Warriors without LeBron. Today we beat the Warriors and again, Anthony Davis, that game, he only had like 13 points in that game. We beat the Warriors again today, and we're up 15 to 20 the entire game. All that stuff. Again, it's nice. You see the depth. You see the talent. You see just the chemistry. I mean, the ball's moving. Guys are moving and grooving. Like, it's a wonderful thing. And I love that. So again, it takes so much pressure away from LeBron and AD. They don't have to play 40 minutes a game. Don't let them play 40 minutes a game. If they don't have to go and exhaust themselves to go get 40, then don't have them exhaust themselves. Let them save that for the games where, say the role guys aren't showing up or the role guys are just having a bad game. That's what you have your stars for. So I really like this team. I really like what we're seeing with this team. We got a real test against the Mavs on Sunday. That'll be interesting. We'll see how that goes. Couple day rest. I guess it'd be good for D'Lo to catch everyone up to speed on D'Lo, and then I'll jump into the chat. So D'Lo hurt himself in the first quarter, sprained ankle. That was rough. It was kind of like a weird thing. Like DiVincenzo was like running behind him. I don't think it was like a dirty play or anything, but still, it's just one of those things. Like, why? But anyway, he ends up hurting his ankle, and he didn't play the rest of the game. So we even won this without D'Lo, who he was looking pretty nice too to start the game. But nonetheless, the only good thing about missing a couple days is against LeBron, who he just didn't look right today. LeBron didn't look right at all today. But he ended up he'll get a couple days rest. That's good. And then Anthony Davis, he'll get some more rest, and then D'Lo, he'll get some rest. We got an update that the scans came back negative, so there's no like structure damage or anything major. It's nothing really bad. And that he's going to be day to day. I imagine within the 2 days, I imagine he at least gives it a go on Sunday, and kind of fills it out. But I wouldn't be surprised if he's ready to go by Sunday. But regardless, great team win, much needed win. And again, if you don't need LeBron and AD to give you 30 a night, that's perfect, right? You know what they can give you. You know what they can bring you. I don't mind that. But I like this. I thought, everyone, this was a really good team win. But diving into the chat, again, appreciate you all being here, hanging out with me. Feels good to rest your superstars. Agreed. It is. It's nice. Tyler, I'm kind of worried about LeBron. I'm not. I mean, they even said earlier he looked kind of sick. He looked like maybe something's wrong. Maybe he's just, going through it. He says his wrist is fine. His ankle is a little bit of a thing, but I'm sure he's okay. No, like guys have off games, guys have bad games. He just looked kind of out of sorts. He didn't really seem like his normal self. And they even said that even during shoot around, like even when he came into the building, the announcer said that earlier that LeBron didn't really look like himself, even just walking in and seeing him. So I'm sure he'll be okay. Curry's face said it all after he saw LeBron hit 3-pointer. I know Curry got nightmares about that. Yeah. Blazers lost, Thunder lost, Pelicans lost, Lakers won. Yes. So that's something else I wanted to talk about. I figured somebody would mention that and we could dive into it. So perfect. Yeah. So good thing is now everybody's kind of in that like 30 loss range, right? So now we're there. So like just to break this down for a moment, let's see. So we are, where's it at? Sorry, give me 1 second. There we go. So we're right now, we are officially a game and a half out of 9th, 2 games out of 8th, and 2.5 games out of 7th. So we're 2.5 games out of 7th. Good thing is that the Timberwolves, the Pelicans, the Warriors, the Jazz, and the Thunder and the Blazers all have 30 or 31 losses, right? And we play the Mavericks coming up. If we can beat the Mavericks, we get a full game on the Mavericks, and they'll have 30 losses. So we have all like basically 6 through 13 all have 30 to 32 losses, us being the Lakers. That's huge because now we're starting to get full games on everybody. All of a sudden, a couple of these teams get another loss and we jump the standings. Also, several of the teams in front of us have actually played more games than us. So that's something else worth noting as well. So in general, but yes, this was a huge, huge win, much needed win. Extremely sloppy first half, great second half. D'Lo's injury is too bad. He was limping much. Hopefully, just cautionary decision. We need him in the Mavs game. Dennis will get obliterated by Kyrie. Yeah, I imagine it's just precaution. It's probably like, hey, like let's just rest him. We didn't really need him this game, so like, why try to force him to play when you don't really need him? If it was something where, hey, he's got a, we need you on the court, maybe they would have kept him in. But this was a game that, again, it didn't really seem like they needed him for. So why risk it? Why take the chance? And let him get his rest, and then hopefully he's ready to go by by the next game. So that's my hope. Fingers crossed. We will see. That was too easy. Good win for the Lake Show. Yeah, I mean that's what we want. I mean the teams that we're supposed to beat, that's what we should do. Beat them by 20, right? Like especially when the Warriors don't have Steph, they don't have Wiggins, right? Like you know what you do. You go beat them by 20. That's what you do. So we did our part. I love to see it. That was great. Rui greater than Kuz. I really like Rui. I do a lot. And he's very young. So AR is way better than Kuz. I like this team's energy. Yes, they are great, and they get after it. They hustle. They grind. I mean, you cannot ask for just a better team, like to just give you that effort. I don't think AD and LeBron are worried about carrying anymore. I'm sure they will if they have to, but they don't have to anymore. Exactly. And that to me is a huge factor and a huge point, because like the announcer even made a comment about that, not like directly, but he was like, when do you ever see LeBron give the ball up so quickly? And I think some might look at that as like, oh, he's not really feeling it tonight, give the ball up. But we saw that all season. We saw him have bad games and still dominate the ball and try to create something. He didn't do that this game. Like you can see that he looks at this roster and goes, man, like I have a team now. Let me, like, I don't have it tonight. Let Beasley carry us. Let Vando, lock some guys up. Like all of those things, that's huge. You can see that LeBron has confidence in this roster, and that's good. Man, we got shooters out there, dog. Yes, and it's wonderful. It's such a nice change. Seriously. Anyone else feel like Lonnie should get more minutes? Dude, I love Lonnie. I would love to like find him minutes. The problem is like where? Like he's not very good defensively. That's been his biggest knock. He's shooting, he's been our best up until the trade. He's been our best 3-point shooter this year. Problem is that it's just he's crazy athletic, but he's not a natural shooter like Beasley. Like Beasley, you saw Beasley. He's able to go and create his own shot and cross dudes up and all that. Like Lonnie's just athleticism, right? He just kind of blows by his guy, uses that athleticism to get to the rim, or he's a spot up shooter for the most part. He has his moments. I'm not saying like he never does. He does have, shooting off the dribble from time to time, but for the most part, he is most comfortable putting his head down, using athleticism, getting to the rim, or catch and pull up, shoot. And so it's hard. It's like, well, who do you play him over? Like Beasley's 7 of 11 shooting the lights out. You're not playing him over him. Austin Reeves had 15, 17 points and didn't miss a shot. Not playing him over him. Troy Brown, his defense and his size, including his length, we need that. So it's like, because scoring hasn't been an issue. Before, I recommend all of you, if you haven't seen it yet, I know many of you did, but if you haven't seen it yet, go watch the video Lakers by the Numbers that I did. So almost all of those stats are pre-trade because we only had 3 games, right? So that became a huge difference. But if you look at this roster, you can see okay, this roster could go 10 games over or get into the top. Go over the top 10 in all of the statistical categories because our offense isn't an issue. Our defense, we've been the number 1 defense or number 2 defense, something like that, since the trade. And this probably just made us even better. So it's just where do you find that spot? That's where it becomes difficult. Go get Will Barton to take TBJ's minutes, and we will be perfect. I don't really think Will Barton's going to come to Lakers. I just don't. I would love it. I would love to see Will Barton make his way over to the Lakers, but I just think he's going to go to a place where he's going to play, the most minutes, team that has at least a locked opportunity. I think he probably goes to the Suns because he'll probably play 40 minutes a game with the Suns. So it's just I wouldn't mind it. But it's not like TBJ's some bum. He's been really good for the Lakers. And he's been one of our more consistent guys all season. But Carrie coming in hot with the $5 super sticker. Thank you so much, Carrie. Great seeing you, Carrie. Thank you for popping in here. I really appreciate it. And what is it's a little, what does it say? It says something 1. I can't, it's super tiny, but thank you, Scary. You're awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you. That was very kind of you. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Sorry, I lost my spot. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. I love our new team. I am with you. I love our new team as well. 50% from 3 on 30 shots. What a miracle. And who is this team, right? We're back. We're a new team, new roster, and I love it. I really do. Lonnie needs some minutes, dog, for real, at least 10. It's just, again, it's where do you get them from? I would love to get Lonnie more minutes and have him playing more, but it's just whose minutes are you cutting? And it's just everybody that is going to get minutes over him, they've all played well. They've all played really good. So it's again, what are you playing him over Reeves? You're playing him over Beasley. That's the problem. Believe me, I get it, but Dennis is better as a 6th man than Westbrook. I don't know about better. Westbrook did a lot as a 6th man. He was a 1-man offense, but Dennis Schroeder is best as the 6th man. Dennis Schroeder is one of, if not the best 6 men in the league. I've said that numerous times in videos. I really do believe that. Like, he's just really good in those spots. But Westbrook did a lot. I mean, the dude was averaging like great stats for like a 6-man, and he's probably going to run away. I mean, unless he starts with the Clippers, which probably happens, we'll find out tomorrow. But if he starts significant minutes with the Clippers, then he probably won't win it. But if he continues to come off the bench, he'll probably most likely win 6-man. Don't even trip. Bron 100. Yeah, he's fine. It's no big deal. Like I said, why kill yourself if you don't have to? You know that. I mean, that's the biggest thing that I've talked about in the last few days. Is if you don't need him, if you don't need him and AD to go give you 40, then why should they have to go get 40? Why run the risk? And you got to keep in mind, it's about building confidence as well between now and when we get to the playoffs, right? You want these role guys carrying this team. You want these role guys feeling confident and building confidence. So that way when we get to the playoffs, it's not so LeBron and AD reliant. Keep Lonnie and Winning on the bench, then add TBJ to that bench. Pray for a quick recovery on D'Lo. Yeah, I do too. My guess from the news that we got, I think he'll be all right. Salute, what is going on, Butt Kicker? Appreciate you being here. I like Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley's been great. He really is. Great momentum win. Facts. We played phenomenal D and shot amazing from 3. What a turnaround. Bron just seemed off, like he had no energy pregame and during the game, which means he'll be fired next game. Yeah, and we need him more next. We're going to need him more for Dallas than this game. Like, this is a game that should have had the result that we just had, right? No Steph, no Wiggins. Not that the Warriors aren't like they've won games without him. It's not like they're just atrocious without him, but they're not a very good road team this year. So everything that should have happened. Facts, crickets. Hopefully D'Lo is back soon, but damn, how about the Lakers? Beasley was insane tonight, bro. Seriously, this was great. This was a great feeling game. This is one of those games that you look at and you go, man, this feels good. Like, this is what we were waiting for, right? We were all just anxiously, anxiety driven. Like, come on, Thursday cannot come sooner. Now we're that same situation again going into Sunday. We got 2 more days before Sunday's here. And it's just like, come on, give it to us. But no, it was a great game. And I think D'Lo will be back. I won't be surprised if he's back Sunday. I think it was more precaution. Like, why risk it? This is a game we probably didn't need him. We didn't. Game was exciting. It was, and I love it. TBJ is a good defender. That's why he plays over Lonnie. Yeah, agree. TBJ is one of our best defenders and is good 40% from 3, though. Yeah, that's the difference. That's why he's playing over Lonnie, because they're both essentially shooting the same. So which one's the better defender? And Troy Brown's bigger. Hey, Will Barton and give him TBJ's minutes. We perfect. Love AR off the bench. Yeah. I just don't see him coming. Man, the Warriors are in shambles, and I love it, right? Don't need Will Barton. LeBron shot 4 of 19, pretty much lost D'Lo the whole game. AD took 5 shots, and we still blew them out. Yeah, exactly. I get they are undermanned, but this new look Lakers have 2 games played, 2 blowouts right now. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they've done good. They won a game without LeBron, right? They had the bad game, but look, the Blazers shoot like that, they're going 82-0. Like, if they shot that great the entire season, nobody's beating them. I don't care who you are. So can't really – yeah, it was a loss, absolutely. And it had to be the Blazers, right? Like, if it was like the Bulls or something, wouldn't have been – I mean, it would have hurt because we're not in a position to take losses, but it wouldn't have been so huge, right? But we had the bad loss. Outside of that bad loss, we're what, 3-1 in our 4 games with this new roster, with this new team, and three of the 4 have been blowouts essentially. I mean, we smacked the Pelicans. I mean, we had a solid start to finish lead. Never lost the lead against the Pelicans. Won by significant numbers. We beat the Warriors in Golden State without LeBron. And now you come into this game, LeBron has a bad game. AD doesn't, shoot a ton. And then D'Lo goes down and we win by 20. We were up, 28 at one point? Like, come on, like this is it just you just feel the difference. You do. Who would have ever thought we'd win a game when Braun goes 5 of 20 and AD goes 4 or 5, right? I'm so happy with the same facts. If we beat the Mavs, I'm going to start getting even more petty on the haters, right? Start talking. Yeah, no, we really need the Mavs win. And yeah, which this Mavs game, which and I want to look real quick. This Mav game is the one. Is this is the one at home or the next one's at home? Because I know we play the Mavs once at home, and then we play them once on the road. So this one's in Dallas. So that's going to be a tough game in general. But I think we can win it. If we win this game, I think we beat Dallas twice. I think we beat Dallas at home too, which would be huge. So we need this. We play the Warriors again. We got to get that win. Again, every game. First, what is going on? How are you? If we sign anyone, it should be Whiteside in case of injury. I mean, I've said this before. I'm not big on signing guys with the idea of like, oh, maybe an injury happens. Like, I like Whiteside. I've been preaching for Whiteside. But it's not because of injury. Like, if you're making decisions based on injury, then you're not making good decisions. Because you go and you make moves assuming Anthony Davis gets hurt. He doesn't end up getting hurt. And then D'Lo gets hurt. And it's like, now you're short a point guard, right? Now what? So it's just, I don't like the idea of making decisions based on maybe this guy gets hurt, right? You just can't make those decisions because you don't know. But that being said, I do like Whiteside. We're looking good, Tyler. Yes, I agree with you, Speedy. I love it. LeBron could BS most of the games, and it didn't matter. Yeah, it did. I mean, we would have won this. Like, LeBron didn't even have to play today. We would have won. I mean, we probably could have won this game without LeBron and AD. I mean, it would have been a lot closer because AD's defensive impact, as well as his rebounding, helped, of course. You know, his shot blocking and stuff. But like, I think we still could have won. Like, if LeBron and AD didn't play today, this was a game that I looked at and I was like, oh yeah, we still would have won. I think it would have been a lot closer, but I think we would have won. We go in 20-3. I would love it. What's up, Raymond? How are you? TBJ, really not that good. He's good for his role. For what we need him to do, he's perfect at. You know? We can beat the Mavs. They have even less interior presence than Golden State. Yeah, dude, they have like zero defense. That's going to be a very high-scoring game. And if it comes down to a stop, I trust the Lakers to get that stop. Have much more faith in us to make a championship run than Golden State at this point. Yeah, I mean, Golden State, it's hard to judge them without Steph and Wiggins. They do impact the game a lot. Hit that like button for my man Tyler. Thank you, Carpe. Yes, if you would take a quick second, please hit that like button and take a quick second and hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. I'm on the road to 10K. I'm almost there. What am I at? I'm at 354. I need 354 more subscribers, and I'm at 10K. So do your part, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Take a second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Carpe, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Who needs LeBron and AD, right? But no, Lakers played amazing. Just curious to see how good the Lakers would be if LeBron and AD played half decent. Yeah, but I mean, look, I do want to see what does it look like when AD and LeBron have monster games. But to be fair, I can see more of these type of games from LeBron and AD with this roster, which is fine, right? Like, why? Like, LeBron's 38 years old and was playing 45 minutes a game up until we got this trade done, right? Like, give the man some rest. I'd rather him keep his, just go get 10 points a game because that's what he wants to keep his record of, double-digit scoring, all that stuff. I would rather see him just go get 10 points a game and AD get 10 points a game and neither of them get hurt and they're happy and healthy going into the playoffs and we win and we go, 18-5 during this stretch, then LeBron and AD go get 40 and, we lose some of those games or whatever. Like, again, it's you want to build these role guys. You want to get these guys comfortable. You want to get these guys excited, feeling like they can do it. Use LeBron James and AD because at any point, AD, he can go monster mode. LeBron, he can go monster mode, especially come playoffs. So get better, D'Lo. Glad we got that W. Yeah, facts. He'll be all right. What a victory. Yes. LeBron James was still a plus 24. Yes, because his impact is that good. But that also shows how significant plus minus is. Best part is OKC, Portland, and New Orleans lost. Yes. And that's good. We gotta keep gaining this ground. D'Lo, all good. Updates on D'Lo. Yeah, so D'Lo, it came back negative. Old team, we lose this or barely win. Agreed. D'Lo's going to be fine, yeah. Second time, it really felt like a championship team. This is what it should feel like when you have real contenders. Yeah, agreed. I love it. All that matters is that we won. Exactly. I will scream it till I'm blue in the face. I don't care how much LeBron and AD scores. So many people get caught up in stats, which I understand. Stats are important. I'm a stat guy. I use stats in arguments all the time because they are important. But there's a difference between like stats to understand how a team is performing or how a player is performing or whatever, and then just going and stat padding. I would rather the Lakers, not, LeBron and AD, not stat pad, and just get their points, get their rebounds, whatever it is through the course of the game, and go get this W. Like, that's, at the end of the day, that's all I care about. I don't. Like, so many people were upset with AD in the first Warriors game because because he only had like 13 points, and he still had like 18 rebounds or 16 rebounds in that game, and had huge defensive plays, huge block shots, everything like that. But people were still upset with AD for not being dominant. And it's like, we won the game. Like, why? Like, I would rather AD give me 13 and, or tonight, give me 12, and, be a defensive monster and impact the game that way than go give me 40 and 20 and we lose, right? Like, that's just me. So I do. All that matters. All that matters is just winning. Who cares about everything else? Mackenzie, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't see a question attached to it. I'll keep an eye out. I don't know if you had something specific you wanted to have me answer or anything, or if you were just, supporting the channel. Either way, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm convinced with this team. I agree. Lonnie and Schroeder can fill in for D'Lo. We got depth. Yeah, we'll be fine. Glad we did get off of Westbrook. Agreed. This was the type of trade that was like, okay, good. D'Lo, slight ankle turn, he'll be fine. Glad he could sit. Didn't have to force it. Exactly. Came back negative. Came out negative. Yeah, that's good. Wonderful. LeBron, 5 of 29 boards, 8 assists, 13 points. Why this stat line giving me deja vu? Feel confident. Yes, facts. Awesome win. 3-1 since the trade. Put some respect on Rob's name. Yes, facts. And not only that, but the only game we lost was Portland shooting 80% from 3 and had their best game of the season. So, Tyler, like Cam said, don't turn down nothing but your collar. If you're open, shoot it. Exactly. And I preach that constantly. I've said repeatedly on these live streams and everything, if you're open, shoot the ball. I don't care. Because when you don't shoot the ball, it just disrupts everything. Shoot the ball. I'd rather you go 0 of 10, but you're shooting your shot than trying to be passive or whatever. I'm not saying force shots. There's a difference between forcing shots. Beasley forced a couple shots, but we even saw Beasley ran to the coach. Hey, you know what? My bad. I shouldn't have done that, because he did. He forced like 2 or 3 shots today. As long as you're not forcing shots, if you're open or you got your pocket that you need, shoot the ball. That's all I care about. They take it now or what? I don't know. Hopefully. I wish Patrick Baldwin fell to us in the second round. That would have been nice. He's a nice prospect. Do you feel if we had this kind of team around Westbrook, it could have worked out? Not necessarily. I think Westbrook would have been better. I think he would have been much better. But I mean, who knows? The biggest problem was him and LeBron didn't fit, and he had to play off the ball so much. That wouldn't have changed. He has to be like the guy, like the engine. I think if you swapped, like if we didn't have LeBron, right, and say we had Russ and AD with this team, then I think Russ would be a lot better. because he could be the guy, the kind of driver that gets to keep going, that gets to kind of set everything up. Yes. Not saying that he's better than LeBron, not because I know somebody's going to be like, what are you doing? Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, if Russ had this team without LeBron, yes, he would be better. He's not going to be as good with this team as LeBron would be, but he would be much better. So, yeah, that's the difference. To a freak injury. Yeah, he'll be all right, though. Not to knock Russ, but goddamn, he had to go. I love this team. Just want us to get one more signing from buyout. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. It depends on what it is and who it is. I don't mind them just getting a veteran presence at all. But if I'm being honest, I don't think the Lakers sign anybody. I don't. I don't think they're going to sign anybody. Why did the refs start calling trash fouls when we got a 60-point lead? Because it's just how it goes. Try to keep the game competitive. Let's see. Reeves is that guy. Facts. And AD was a menace on the defense tonight. I couldn't be happier. Exactly. Like, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. Like, I am perfectly okay with AD just locking down the paint and setting the tone defensively and giving us like 15 a game. Like, at least during the stretch. Once we get to the playoffs, we need dominant AD. But if AD and LeBron can just kind of coast and we can rattle off 18 plus wins with LeBron and AD just coasting, I am totally fine with that. Like, I don't care if LeBron and AD don't score another point the rest of the way, as long as we're winning, right? Like, if LeBron and AD don't take a single shot and all of our role guys are just killing it, AD's just controlling the paint, and LeBron's playing magic, like, I am totally okay with that as long as we are winning. All I care about is winning the game. Just go out and win the game. That is it. Good. Yes. Wonderful. It was. We don't need another buyout player because Lonnie can easily move into the rotation if we need him. Yes. The big thing is defense improvement all around. Yes. We are so much better defensively. Like, so much better defensively. Slow night for our main guys, but I don't mind it. It's a weaker Warriors team, to be honest, as it showed how deep we really are. And now, well done, Pelinka. Yeah, Rob Pelinka has to do a good job, or has to be credited with doing a good job, because he did. I mean, he turned water into wine, essentially. A guy that was just, he was killing us. He was hurting us. And we lacked depth, and we basically turned Russell Westbrook and protected first into this entire roster, essentially. So Rob Pelinka killed it. He absolutely killed it. The OG is in the chat. Take your seats. Everything, single word I've uttered since August is rang true. You're welcome. Yes, Raymond. Wonderful. And that's why I like you. That's why I like you. I appreciate you, Raymond. You're awesome. Reeves and Schroeder, lethal off the bench. Yeah, I love it. I love that. I love that Reeves, Schroeder, Rui, Troy Brown, and Bamba. I really like that. Those guys, like, filtering in with our other five. And then, of course, you have Vando, Beasley, D'Lo, LeBron, and AD. I mean, we legit, and what's crazy is we could even go deeper if we needed to, right? But, like, it's just, I mean, you see Winion, you see Reed, and you see Lonnie Walker, right? Those three guys aren't playing. Yes, he did, but he's fine. He'll be all right. I've been harsh with him, but tonight everything right tonight. Hope he continues because I want that chip. Let's go and get it. Look, I've said it. I made a video about it this morning. Darvin Ham, since the trade, has been great. Great. Like, I know a lot of people get on him for the Portland game, but what was he supposed to do in that game? Like, what? Like, put all five guys on D'Lo, or not D'Lo, Lillard. It wasn't even just Lillard. It was literally the entire team. When Thibault shoots 4 of 6 from 3, you're in trouble. It was just one of those games. Outside of that game, the first Warriors game, rotations were great. He was decisive. He made play calling. Yes, people didn't really like the Schroeder and D'Lo matchup, but they killed the Warriors that game. And it made sense given the Warriors and who they had at that time. Not just that, but it was the first game with all of your guys, and you didn't have LeBron. So he was great, decisive, called timeouts when they needed to call timeouts, just did everything right. And then you saw it in the Thunder game, did a great job, let guys play, had the rotations locked up. The Thunder went on a little run. He made the adjustments, got into the second half. He tightened up the rotation, which you should do, and they were off to the races, and they won the game. This Warriors game, he did the exact same thing, and it worked, and we were off to the races, and we won this game. So he's done a great job, in my opinion, since we've gotten this roster. But it helps when you actually have a roster. While this Lakers team is unrecognizable, really hoping D'Angelo Russell as well, hopefully just taking precautionary measures. Yeah, that's my guess. If I'm being honest, I just think that they are just taking precaution. Like, why risk it? This was a game where we didn't need him. Why have him go out there and force it? Yeah, we really like that. Yeah, facts. AD played like a superstar. His job is to be the best defender in the league, and that's what he did. Exactly, Buck. Exactly. Did they win the game? Absolutely. That's what I love. Kessler had 7 blocks. Did he really? Dude, he's turned into like a monster for them. Our superstar didn't have this rest since didn't have this type of rest. I'm assuming since the championship year. Yeah. No, this is just like I said. In my opinion, this team is better than the bubble team. Granted, there's a lot of things that go into that: continuity, team chemistry, relationships, all of that stuff. But like, if you stack this roster up to the 2020 roster, this roster is more versatile, better across the board. We have better shooters. We only shot 34% in the bubble. Like as a team that season, we only shot 34%. So we weren't this elite 3-point shooting that year. This team is really good. 4 games out of 5th. I love it. By the way, Lakers won. Warriors lost, Blazers lost, OKC lost, Pels lost. This was a great night for us. Now we just pray for speedy D'Lo recovery. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Love the content, bro. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Is this where all Laker fans come and agree with each other? Basically, this is the spot. This is the spot. What's going on, Jay? Appreciate you being here. What's going on? You were hoping someone would mention that. I've been telling you that for 2 days. I posted the scores during the game. I'm the OG, always on my game. Yes, facts. We should have traded Lonnie at the deadline. I mean, it's very possible that they tried and no one bought because we don't have bird rights on him. So any team that is like a team that's over the cap, they can't keep him. So all he would have been is salary filler. And then any team that has salary, why would you trade for him when you could just let him leave and just throw whatever money you were going to throw at him in the offseason because the Lakers don't have his bird rights. So it's just they probably tried. They just didn't have a way to. We look good. I still say we win even if they had Steph and without D'Lo. The energy is so different. I think so too. The Grizzlies lost too. Yes, that's true. That's true. I'm not gonna lie though. I kind of want the Grizzlies to go on a winning streak. Like I kind of wanted the Grizzlies to beat the Sixers today because we have to play them twice. And I was hoping that they're on like a little win streak like last time. They were on like an 11-game win streak and we beat them because they're on this like little streak where if they're on like a 6 or 7-game losing streak or whatever, or 4-game losing streak before they play us, they're gonna be playing, giving everything they have, try to win those games. And so it's just, where teams get a little more laxed because it's like, oh, we won a couple games and we're not going to catch the Grizzlies regardless. They're in the 2nd seed. We're not going to catch them. So I kind of wanted them to keep winning. So when we get ready to face them, they're a little more laxed, real test comes Sunday. Yes. I feel like Lakers 2020. Let's go. Yes, I do. I really like this team. I think this team stacks up wonderfully. Don't the Warriors have a better record than us? They do. The thing I noticed most about this group is they don't fold when the team makes runs. Yes, and I love that. I've said that too, how every time I felt that in the Pelicans game. When we were doing the live stream in the Pelicans game, and then when I was doing like my video breakdown the following day, I talked about how even when they went on a run, you still felt like we're good. Like, and that's how I felt this game. Like, it was like they went on a run and I just felt like we're good. Like, where before it was like, oh no, we just blew, a 14-point lead. They're gonna let us come back. Like, they're gonna beat us. And I just don't feel that way with this team. I'm not saying that won't ever happen, because that happens even with the best teams. The Bucks will have like a 15-point lead, lose the lead, lose the game. It happens, but you just feel like, okay, like 9 out of 10 times the Lakers probably lose those games, but you feel like 9 out of 10 times the Lakers win that game now, and that's the difference. Hey, showing some love, stopping by to say hey. Well, thank you, Kerry. I do. Again, I really do appreciate the super sticker. That was very kind of you. Thank you. But Kyrie and the Mavs debacle isn't giving, so I think we can take them long as everybody's good. Yeah, just got to show up and play. They don't have the defense. They're not going to be able to stop AD. They're not going to be able to stop LeBron. I think all of our role guys stack up great against them. They don't have any perimeter defense, so if our guys are knocking down threes, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a high scoring game, is what I think. I hope that D'Angelo Russell will be all right. I'm glad that you guys won this game tonight. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm sure it'll be all right. Bron and AD combined for less than 20 to 25, I think, tonight. And we still blew them out without D'Lo. Yes. And that's beautiful. Bron was blowing me not playing defense. But maybe he's preserving himself. I don't know. Yeah, he just seemed off today. Lonnie can fit nowhere for a minute. Yeah, for minutes. They said D'Lo is just day-to-day. Yeah, he should be all right. AD and LeBron didn't have the best nights scoring-wise, but I love that this team's depth really shined on this one. This team is 100% better than the previous few months, and hope D'Lo comes back soon. I think D'Lo comes back. I think he'll be ready to go for the Dallas game. But even if not, it's no excuse. You got to win. But regardless, this team is night and day, like literally night and day. LeBron and AD going off next game. And we need them more for the Dallas game than we did this game. Lonnie came in and damn near got 20, though. He did, dude. That guy, I'm telling you, like he would be a nice guy in spots. But it's just, again, it's like where do you stack him at is the problem. I love me some Lonnie Walker, but yeah, I mean, he had 10 points, 4 or 7 from the field. LeBron preserving for the Mavs game. Yeah, I think so. I agree. I feel like they just going to take over when need be until the playoffs. Yeah. Just kind of let your team. I mean, that's what you have the depth and the talent for. Let them do their thing. Let LeBron and AD, stay healthy, do what they got to do, kind of coast. Look, there'll be the game, between the next 22 games. There will be that LeBron game where he just can't miss and he gives you 40 and everyone's like, LeBron's back. There will be that game where AD goes off for like 45 and 20 and everyone will be like, AD's back. But in general, I'm totally okay if this is the result. If LeBron and AD give us, I would like a better percentage from LeBron, right? Than like 5 of 19 or whatever he was. I'd like, him, if you're going to get whatever he got, what did he get? Like 15, 12, something like that. 13. If you're going to get 13 points, I'd prefer he did it on like 4 of 7 shooting, but still, regardless. Nonetheless, I love it. We are solid now. We really are. It's nice. Not a shooter, he's a scorer, much like Mike Monk. Yeah. If Bamba would have stayed out of foul trouble, we'd be better hit. Yeah, he was hitting today though. He's got to learn discipline. That's his problem. Like, I like his energy, I like his physicality, I like his just motor, but he's got to learn to just let things come to him on the defensive end. But he's young. He'll get better. He'll figure it out. But still, he had a great game. He gave us double, 10 and 13. That's what you want. That's what you want. Thank God D'Lo's X-rays came back negative, only day-to-day. Hopefully he'll be ready for the next game against the Mavs. Yeah, good thing is we got a couple days off, so that helps. We are deep. Facts. Thank you, Rob. Yes. if D'Lo ever miss the game against the Mavs, Walker needs to step up big time, and I'm sure he would. Long needs a beast on the break. Yes, I really waiting for the game to be over just for the chat. Deadass, I love it. I love it. AD Vando, Bamba on the interior is fire. Yeah, agree. Troy Brown Jr. is good, is doing good for us. Not too much, not too low. Yeah, but we don't need him. We need him to do exactly what he's doing. Play some solid defense when you're in, knock down the open shot, and just be an energy guy. And that's what he is. I mean, he's chasing down rebounds, he's diving for balls. Like, he's that glue guy. He's that, Trevor Ariza, Shannon Brown guy, right? The guy is just comes in, gives you some energy. I'm talking about like early, like Lakers Trevor Ariza. Like, Trevor Ariza wasn't this like the guy that he eventually became. I mean, he had a good year, but like early Trevor Ariza was that. And Troy Brown's 23 years old, right? Before the trade, we were top 3 in 3-point defense, but our offense wasn't great. Yes, so we're good now. Well, we were 7th in offense before the trade, a total offense. 3-point offense, we were terrible. We're 27th. So yes, but yeah, we were top 3 in opponents' percentages. So I imagine we're only better. Like I said, go watch that Lakers breakdown numbers. Lakers by the number video I did. I go over all of the numbers that they have, where they're at compared to like every team. They, with this roster, they'll probably be, by the end of the season, they'll probably be top 10 in every category: defense, offense, rebound, everything. The only thing that they got to get better at is offensive rebounds. They're like 22nd in offensive rebounds, but they're like 5th in like total rebound. Yeah, the Suns need him. We really don't need anyone. We just need to stay healthy. Obviously, the more the merrier. But you can't have everything. This is life. Yes, I feel like Rui's confidence in the beginning of games was shot a little. I liked how he talked about when he came, he thought it would be a better role. But now after trades, he gets less minutes. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he thought, because that was probably the original idea. I'm going to come in, I'm going to be the star, or not star, the starter, which was the plan and stuff. But now it's like, we went and got this big trade, so you got to fill in. But look, he's most likely he's LeBron's replacement in like 2 years. He's just got to play his role, be that guy, and then he's going to be the starting front court with Anthony Davis and Jared Vanderbilt probably for the next several years after LeBron. So he's just gotta play the role. Vanderbilt makes more sense in the starting unit. Although I do think certain matchups you can play him. And I think like if LeBron was still 25 or whatever, 27, one, we probably just run through everybody. But if he was young enough to still play the 3, then I don't think Vanderbilt would be starting. I think Rui would be starting. But at this stage in LeBron's career, it's best for him to be the 4, and Rui is best at the 4, and he gets to be the 4 off the bench. So, and I mean, he's played decent. How many minutes did he play today? He played. He had to play like 17, 18 minutes, right? Oh, he played even more, 25 minutes. So I mean, he's getting 20 minutes a game. Status on D'Lo's ankle. He is day-to-day negative. There's no damage or anything like that. D'Lo is okay. Let's go Lakers. Yes, I'm with you, Jeff. I am with you, Jeff. I've been wanting to talk about the game, and I've been waiting for us to play to see the game and to see Tyler's take on it. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I love it. I love what we're seeing. I love this roster. 3-1 with the new trades. Keep it going. Keep it up. Yeah, the Suns need him. No, we really, yeah, got that. D'Lo is day-to-day, nothing major. They said yes, and I love that. Let's see. Dude, I hooked you up for about a C note during Xmas with the super chat thing. No more cash release. Don't worry, Raymond. No worries. No worries at all. Like I said, I don't do this for the super chats. They're nice. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate them. I could use them, but I do it for the conversation. The difference now is that we defend. Yes. Here we go. Lake Show. Here we go. I love it. I love it. It's a blessing. We still have a point guard in Dennis. Still ran the show without skipping a beat, even when D'Lo went down. Yeah, it's nice. That's what I'm saying. Like he's great when he coming off the bench. How do you think the Clippers will be with Russ, Tyler? Um, I think it goes one of two ways. I think they figure it out, or it's terrible. I think the roster is better fit for Russ. I just don't know where he's going to fit in because you're still going to have a lot of the same issues where Russ is going to have to play off the ball. And when he plays off the ball, he's basically non-existent. He might as well not even be out there. Um, I do think that you can run some sets, especially in the middle of the games, right? And the difference between the Clippers and us when we were playing is that they have the depth and they have the pieces that they need. Like for us, we couldn't risk like they could just run at times during the game. They could just run four shooters and Russ. And then just Russ is just driving to the rim and kicking all for good stretches, and he'll probably have a bunch of great games. Um, I think Russ is very likely going to have that game in the playoffs where he just goes off and he gets them a win. I think he would have done the same thing for us if that would happen, right? Like I think he would have had a game where he gave you 30, 12, and 12, and you're just like, whoa, where's this been? Because he's a competitor. I think he's also going to help them during the times that because Kawhi Leonard's probably missing more games still, and Paul George is probably going to miss more games. Russ is that guy who is Mr. Reliable, right? He's going to show up. He's going to be able to do his job, all of that stuff. So I think all of that helps. But a lot of the same issues that Russ had on the Lakers, he's still going to have on the Clippers. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Sorry, trying to find something to me real quick. Chris Haynes said on TNT just now that the Lakers ran X-rays on D'Lo's ankle and then it came back negative. He won't want to go MRI as the Lakers don't think it's serious injury. He'll be day to day. Yeah, it didn't. I mean, it looked rough, but it didn't you've seen those ankle where you're just oh my. It didn't look. It looked tough, but it didn't look that bad. Clippers added Russ to a good team, so he'll be good for them. I think they'll work it out. I just don't know if they'll have enough time to really work it out, to where he's great. I think if he sticks around next year, I think he'll be much better for him. Yes, we have the OG defense and rebounding key facts. Westbrook is a better sixth man than Dennis, but Westbrook's salary is going to kill team no matter what. Yeah, exactly. We can make up for a lot of our losses with a 5 to 10 game winning streak. Agreed, and we need it. Give us a handful of wins. Yeah, with Malik, he like a quiet storm, perfect role. I love it. I feel bad for Lonnie, our third best player before his injury, now out of the rotation, but Troy Brown has been proving his worth definitely. Yeah, I mean, it's just how it goes, Troy Brown fits the role that we need more. I'd love to see them give Lonnie minutes, but it's just where. Oh yeah, question. So Beasley or Buddy? I think I'm happy with Beasley simply because he can create his own shot. Beasley. I've actually dove into that in the past. I don't think I did it in a live stream. I think it was one of the videos where I was talking about the Jazz trade. Might have even been before the season, but yeah, I said I'd rather have Beasley because he gives you the same type of volume, gives you a similar percentage, and he's better defender, and he can create better, and he's younger. He's 4 years younger, 5 years younger, something like that. And we are just more sound all around on the defensive end. Yes, very true. AR was great per usual. Everybody played good, I think. Yeah. He's really good at selling calls. He had 3 calls where I was hand him the Oscar, give it to him. I was yeah, he had that one offensive foul where I was just he sold the shit out of that. That's exactly what he did. I was that he didn't do that, but hey, he's good, and he's good at that carry drag that Harden does, where he just kind of brings it in and swoops in and then gets the foul. He's done that a lot this year. Yes, he is. He's really good at disrupting passing lanes. Buddy is a better ball handler than Beasley, but I like Beasley fit regardless. Yeah. Dennis and Austin were amazing tonight. No D'Lo, and they had to perform and deliver. Yes, I was wrong about Braun playing the three. The extra length is really helping the defense. Yeah, he's just, and it's just easier for him because most fours are his size, but they're not as like athletic and quick. So that helps him a lot too. So I just think all around it just makes more sense. And now we have Vanderbilt, guys like that. How many games do we win the next 3 games? Got to be Dallas. I think we get. I mean, ideally we go 3-0 in the next 3 games, but I think we win at least like 8 or 9 out of our next 10. Even if it's not like a win streak, right? Although I guess technically we're already on a win streak, but I think we beat the Mavs. Then we got to play the Grizzlies in Memphis, which is tough. And then we play the Thunder in OKC. If we can beat the Thunder in OKC, I think we beat them. And then we got a homestand. We should win all, 5 games? So the first 8 games of March, I think, is when we should go on our huge win streak. Because we play the Thunder, the Wolves, the Warriors, the Grizzlies, the Raptors, the Knicks, all at home. Or sorry, the first Thunder game isn't at home. But outside of that, play everyone else at home. And then our first game on the road is against the Pelicans and then the Rockets before we play that Mavericks game. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. And if we can beat the Mavericks or the Grizzlies, one of those two, then that would be 9 out of 10. Worst case, if we lose those two, we win all the other ones. Although we probably drop a game. You just have that random game or whatever. So that's why I think we go at least 8 out of our next 10. Beasley is a better defender than Betty, yes. Does Bamba not cook? Only if Winion was him with Bamba's 40% three-point shooter. Yeah, seriously. Lakers Nation, love our new squad. Yes, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Blazers never shooting like that again. They won't. Seriously. They shot the lights out. I think we're about to go crazy win streak. I love it. Their mentality as a team has shifted. They just play really well as a team too, which is crazy given that they've just been put together. And they already play like a team that has played together several years. D'Lo's got to do a better job with those passes. I know he's trying to do those little magic passes, but he had 3 early turnovers or whatever, or almost 3 early turnovers, and they were just unnecessary passes. He was trying to just get cute. All right, don't get cute. Just play the game. Play the game. But I get it. He's excited. He's back. He wants those highlights, stuff like that. It happens. But we don't need a bunch of turnovers because you're trying to be cute. And yeah. We can beat the Mavs. They have no defense, and LeBron and AD will play much better. I think so too. Got to look ahead. Now on to the next game. We're gonna AD and Bron to step up. Time because Kyrie and Luka ain't no joke. Yes, agreed. Put shooters around LeBron, you win games. Yes, that's simple. Very simple formula. Is Luka back? Yes, he is. What's the starting 5 without D'Lo? I mean, personally, I would keep Schroeder on the bench and go Reeves. I'd go Reeves, Beasley, LeBron, AD, and Vanderbilt. That would be my ideal, especially against the Mavericks, because then you could put Austin Reeves on Kyrie. You're not going to stop Kyrie, but at least Austin Reeves is smart, high IQ, good defender, moves his feet well. He'll be able to kind of and he has length, right? He can kind of just try to make things difficult. I also wouldn't mind Troy Brown if they wanted to go that route, maybe Troy Brown. So you go Brown, Beasley, Vanderbilt, LeBron, AD. That would probably be my guess, and then leave Schroeder to come off the bench. That's what I would do personally. We need the Mavs on the road Sunday. Yes, we do, and we need to get that W. We're beating the Mavs. I think so. Length in the front court, lengthy bench, and by the way, Lakers will beat the Mavs. Facts. Play defense, win games. That simple. Yes. Beasley, no surprise. We knew he was capable of this one thing. I loved was the way he was able to get a shot. Reminded of Steph, and ironically, yeah. Well, yeah, because I mean, even the announcers commented on it that he's one of the handful of volume 3-point shooters that actually go get their shot. Right? Like you see a lot of guys that they kind of just wait for the shot, wait for the shot, wait for the shot. He's a guy that he's running off the screens. He's not staying still. Like if he gets to a spot, if he doesn't have it, no, okay, let me go over here. No, okay, let me come over here. Okay, no, okay, let me get back over here. Oh, boom, I'm open, splash, right? That's the difference. Our defense will eat them up. Yeah, I'm not really worried about. We already beat the Warriors twice in the last couple games. I'm tired of seeing their asses. Yeah, right. And we got to play them again in like a week or like 2 weeks. Well done, Rob Pelinka. We look deep. Yes. Vando on Luka. I would too. I would put Vanderbilt on Luka. Put Vanderbilt on Luka. Like I said, maybe start Reeves. Put Reeves on Kyrie. You're not going to stop Kyrie, but you're going to slow him down. Same thing with Luka. You're not going to stop Luka, but try to slow him down. Yeah, he was. He was fine. LeBron was fine. Let's relax. Bron and AD just on the floor make a huge impact. Yeah, just having them there. Yeah. Let's see. Like he can get waived, honestly. Looney literally kept the Warriors in the game for a little. He did, dude. He was rebound. Dallas is going to get bodied. I think we run through Dallas. If we can keep Kyrie somewhat inefficient, we got a good shot at beating them. Yeah. Let's see. Golden State healthy is still scary. Don't sleep now. Oh, no, absolutely. I said it earlier. You can't really judge them without Wiggins and Steph. Dallas is going to make LeBron defend, though. They will. They definitely will. And Jason Kidd loves it. If the Lakers players saw the passion we have for them, they would just be wild. We gotta get Tyler plugged in. We do. gotta work my way. Gotta build that credit, right? You gotta work your way. You gotta start somewhere, right? And the way we could start is getting me to 10K. I'm almost 10K. Let's see. How much more do I need to get 10K? Let's see. Let's pull it up. Give me 1 second. I am 353 subs away. Hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 10K. That'd be awesome. That's the first step. And then we work our way up. And then once we start getting into like the 50s, 100s, then you start building credibility. So that's what I need. So help me. Take a second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. All right. I'm going to power through some of these questions. Probably go about 10 more minutes. If we had Kyrie flip for D'Lo, we would beat anyone in the league. If we had Kyrie instead of D'Lo, or if next season we could flip Kyrie for D'Lo, I think we're the best team in the league. We be going too hard for them yet. Good win, Laker fan. With you, Tyler. How are you feeling about our playoff hopes now? I mean, I've liked our playoff hopes. I've been preaching to a point where, maybe it was borderline delusional, but hey, look at where we're right now. And just trust the process. You just trust the organization to make the moves. You trust the team to figure it out. You trust, all these people are in place for a reason. I say it all the time. I'm just a fan, just like anyone else. I'm not some insider. I'm not anything, right? These guys that are put in the position that they're put in are all there for a reason, right? Like they're not, you don't get paid millions of dollars to be a GM or whatever because you are just some guy off the street, right? Like you have to have some knowledge, some understanding, know the ins and outs, be able to negotiate, all of that stuff. So build relationships. But I've liked our chances all season. It's just been health. Even before it was just health was a big thing. That was a big reason. But speaking of this guy coming in hot with super chat, really appreciate that. We will beat Dallas. This guy said so. Yeah, AR 15 on Kyrie. That's I like the idea of going that route. Knowing him, he'll probably start D'Lo or start Schroeder if D'Lo doesn't play. But if if they can just keep things difficult, you're not going to stop Kyrie, not going to stop Luka. Just make it difficult. That's all it is. Just make it difficult. But again, thank you, this guy. I appreciate that. No, Bron and AD will be around 20, 25 points a game yet. Kyrie is better, but D'Lo is a good fit with LeBron. He is. He's a very good fit. Just a position comparison, yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, we do need to get Tyler plugged in. What's the plan? I mean, I appreciate you guys. Or is it Kyrie going to the Suns over the summer if we get a real? I don't know how they would do that though. I mean, because they'd like the only way you're not trading Devin Booker, so and why in the world would Dallas want Chris Paul? Yeah. Let's see. D'Lo is a hell of a player. Glad we got him and Vando and Mo Bamba. We got a better team all around. Period. I'm satisfied. I am with you, and I agree 100%. I love it. I really do. I love it. And that Mo Bamba. Oh no, I lost my place. Bear with me a second. Here we go. Okay, we're back. Oh, speaking of that, Mo Bamba. Sorry, I'm trying to get to. Come on. There we go. This guy. Thank you so much. Coming and with another super chat. You're welcome, my man. Always nice to see you, Tyler. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. But seriously, I'm very, very blessed, very thankful, very grateful to be able to just hang out with you guys. It's nice. It's nice to, especially when we're winning, right? Like, it's nice when we're winning games because then, like, we're all upbeat. We're all excited and pumped, and it's like it just feels good, rather than like when we're lose on like a 4-game losing streak. It's just like by like the 4th live stream, we're all just like, come on, like it's nice. It is. It's nice to see, and just to see the change in people, right? Like just through this chat, like you can see the positivity now. You can see the optimism now, all of that stuff. So it is. It's just nice. But again, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna power through a couple more of these things because I got to be up early in the morning. So, but where were we? Here we go. If Bamba decides to punish dudes in the paint, he'll add so much more to the offense. Yeah, he'll learn. He'll get there. Russ was always the problem. How you expect AD to be motivated with Brick at point guard. Let's see. In the summer, really, I'm just chatting in regards to the market, but I'm sure we can get another quality player. Yeah. If we win, who gives about stats? Exactly. My point exactly. All I care about is just win. Just win the game. Just win the game. That's it. I don't care about nothing else. Yo, like and subscribe. Yes, Jay. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. Malik Beasley steal of the trade. It might be. It very well might be. It's hard. That's hard because I personally think D'Lo will have the biggest overall impact as just being kind of the third guy. But Vanderbilt, man, that dude's the Swiss Army knife. Like he's the guy you need to really impact like championship basketball, right? And then Beasley, just his ability to just when he catches, right? Like when he starts going, It's just that's tough. I mean, you can make an argument all 3 of them are the steal, right? Like it's just it's crazy. But this guy coming in out super chat. Thank you so much. Enjoy the win, everyone. Thanks, Tyler. Much appreciated. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you. And it was a great win, and I'm glad we're getting there. We're slowly but surely getting there. Just one game at a time. Take it a game at a time. That's all we can do. And just start getting it. Gives me Cleveland J.R. Smith vibes, 2015, 2016. Good off ball mover, great at running catch shots. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's see. Turn Bev into a 7-foot shooter. We don't need to sign him. Yeah, I don't really think that they will. I just wish AD would stop falling, right? Uh, let's see. Sorry, trying to find something to me. I'm definitely feeling the Cavs JR vibes from Beasley. We even rocking the same number 5. Yes, 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 yes. Um, we don't need AD to shoot 20 shots when our perimeter players shoot quality shots, make or miss. Yeah, great. Get the best shot. The floor was so spread, so all the attention AD, they were able to orchestrate better. So I'm interested to see how this formulates. Yeah, yeah. That's all I care about. Just win the game. That's all any of us should care about is just winning the game. That's what matters, right? That's what the end result is, right? Winning the game. Um, I think our bench outscored our starters. That's rare. Yeah, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Let's see. I was wondering how the bench was going to look. It was looking very ugly at a point, but probably just need more chemistry. Everything takes time. I like where we're at. Let's beat those guys up. Yeah, we need to smack those guys. How does one not love Tyler? He's the most positive Laker fan ever. Well, thank you. Thank you. Gotta have positivity. I guess I say it all the time. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's times where it's rough, but like at the end of the day, it's the game of basketball. At the end of the day, it's our team. Why would I want to be negative and and just bash guys on our team? I guess what it's for. All right. Gotta believe. Gotta believe. Why is Bogdanovich still a Piston? I don't know. That is an excellent question. We're on here giving love to the Lakers. Ham, Rob, I need to give Tyler some love for 4 days. He's dropping videos, surveys, kicking knowledge, everything happening tonight. He predicted it. It was wonderful. I love it. I appreciate it. And I do. I love it. Like I said, I genuinely love doing it. I try to be consistent with videos. I post every day, several videos a day, all that stuff. Try to keep everyone up to date because you got to work hard. You got to grow. Nothing's just going to come to you, right? Gotta bust your tail. That's how you have success, right? And I have a vision. I have a goal. I know what I want to do, and I gotta work hard. Work hard for that. But I'm gonna finish this off with this guy's super chat. Okay, last one. Mo Bamba. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, this guy, and I appreciate all of you. Seriously, thank you all so very much for hanging out with me, just spending this time with me. It's great. It's nice to get a win. We'll be back at this again on Sunday. Maybe I'll try to do a live stream on Saturday, just hang out, talk, and all that stuff. But worst case, I'll do the post-game stream as usual on Sunday, which should be at a reasonable time, right? Because I think the game starts at 12. So we'll be able to do it at 3 or whatever. But regardless, hopefully we get that win. Look forward to my videos. If you haven't watched my videos I posted today, I'd really appreciate it. Take time out of your day. Go watch some videos. Binge the channel. Hit that like button on this live stream. It really helps. You have no idea how much it helps. And subscribe to the channel. Take a second on your way out. Hit that subscribe button.